We have an instinct to leave a mark, to carve our names into history by building monuments we hope will outlast us, stacking stone upon stone to conquer the elements and cheat our own mortality. Thousands of years ago, a king in Jerusalem decided to test this instinct. He called himself Qohelet, the teacher. As a ruler with boundless wealth, power, and intellect, he was uniquely positioned to run the ultimate experiment on human fulfillment. He systematically exhausted every avenue of earthly success. He amassed vast fortunes, indulged in every physical pleasure, mastered academic wisdom, and pushed himself to the absolute limits of hard work. He wanted to find out if any of it could anchor a human life, or if our desperate struggle to extract permanent value from a restless world was a flawed project from the start. After experiencing everything the world had to offer, Qohelet reached a startling conclusion. Every single human endeavor under the sun amounts to one thing: Hevel. In English Bibles, that Hebrew word is often translated as meaningless or vanity, but literally, Hevel means vapor or smoke. If you try to grab it, it slips right through your fingers. He compares our ambition to chasing the wind. You can feel it, you can see its effects, but the harder you try to capture wealth, status, or legacy and lock it in a vault, the faster it vanishes. And waiting at the end of all that frantic chasing is the great equalizer. The brilliant scholar and the careless fool both end up in the exact same dirt. Death erases the scoreboard. The physical reality of Hevel strips away our most comforting illusion, the idea that if we just work hard enough or get smart enough, we can somehow own and secure our achievements forever. Life feels ungraspable, largely because the rules we expect the universe to follow keep breaking down. We want A to equal B. Do the right thing, get the right reward. But Qohelet observed that reality often refuses to cooperate. This glitch in the system goes all the way back to Genesis. The word Hevel is exactly the same Hebrew word used for the name of the second human born on earth, Abel. Abel was the righteous brother, yet he was murdered, and the wicked Cain lived. This is the ableness of life. The moral math doesn't always add up. You can stack the scale with good deeds, and it still flips in the wrong direction. Because our moral inputs don't reliably dictate our earthly outputs, trying to muscle the future into submission through sheer effort or pure behavior is a battle we are destined to lose. Nowhere is our lack of control more obvious than in how we experience time. This is the core of Ecclesiastes' most famous poem. Qohelet writes that there is an appointed season for everything, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to build up and a time to tear down. These are massive, unstoppable cycles of human experience operating completely outside our jurisdiction. Yet, inside these rigid cycles, we carry a frustrating paradox. As the text says, God has set eternity in the human heart. We carry this deep, agonizing urge to step back and perceive the entire blueprint, to see how every single event connects in a design that spans from the beginning of creation to the end of days. But we are stuck down here. We are completely trapped within the narrow confines of linear time, blocked from seeing the whole picture from beginning to end. We crave an eternal perspective, but we are locked inside a fleeting, uncontrollable clock. That tension is the exact root of our existential dread. Standing before this wall of uncontrollable time can feel like a prison sentence. If every birth, death, and season is an appointment we can neither move nor understand, human agency seems to vanish into the gears of a machine. Yet this is exactly where the teacher finds his escape. He realizes that if we cannot add anything to what God does, and we cannot take anything away, then the burden of fixing the world is finally lifted. We are officially off the hook. We are relieved of the impossible, crushing responsibility of trying to guarantee our own legacy or master the cycles of history. Surrendering the desperate need to control tomorrow is the only way to walk through the door and experience true joy today. This brings Qohelet to his grounding directive, to fear God and keep his commandments. It is a call to recognize our limited place in the cosmos and trust the Creator who actually holds the eternal perspective. With that trust in place, the pressure drops. Meaning ceases to be a complex puzzle you have to solve with your ambition and becomes a reality you simply receive. The teacher commends the simplest things as direct, tangible gifts of a creator who intended for us to inhabit the present. Eating a good meal, drinking, finding satisfaction in a day's work, and cherishing the people sitting right in front of us. We will never be able to catch the wind of eternity in our hands, but if we stop grasping, we can finally feel that wind on our faces and embrace the brief, beautiful moments God provides.